it's only been backed up with a couple of poor performances that they've had today. Let's not lie about this one. They've had some low-scoring games. They're still overall, yeah, I mean, 8th is okay, but we've seen an 11th position out of them. We've seen a 12th position out of them. No, excuse me, that 12th was on the last game of the previous day on Sunday, but still an 11th place we have definitely seen out of them in round 9. So the low-scoring games, they need more frags. It wouldn't be unfair to expand on what Martin said, and ironically, they're on the screen. And they have 2 more games to play, Lauren, and that's it. That they're one of the teams that has done their both days. They'll be over and done with. Wherever they end after those 2 games are done is where they sit. Faze probably sets the bar here. Don't down. Faze will set the bar. Obviously 2 days in a row. They should hit 200-point club easily. 5 points, 2 games left. And it's really who else can jump that. There isn't any prize money, I believe, at the moment. Remember, this for certainly group stage, it all comes down to the grand finals. Oh, WP. That's not good.
I thought they had the Misfits locked out.
Bridge. Hey, we said bridge could be a problem. And lo and behold. Oh my. No. No, not like this. And it comes down to fast.
A little bit rough on the bridge. I mean, it's not surprising. You know, it can happen, but very unfortunate at this point. Losing out, you know, almost your whole squad sub 10 minutes.
It's in a good position to take control of this. Tempest preempting the pull to the north. I suppose the backside of those fields, there is safety. They are away from the gunfire of other rosters. See where it goes, see what it does.
Wow.
Okay.
What a shift. Suddenly ends. Okay, it's gone from like, okay, maybe if it goes north, they're okay. They have half of this map to themselves currently. Everyone else is battling out in the south, the east. No, Ents have it all. Northern Lights have a really good jump-off point too, just because they're already west. Adept.
Yin and yang style circle. The river serpentining straight through in the middle of it, splitting it 50-50. Where do you pick? You've got to go for a place that's in a position where there are... Oh, monkey drive-by. Style points.
Amazing.
Same for Uber if he lands it. 360. This is fine.
Now, and look at all these teams going north. You've got Ents, Raise Your Edge, Wildcats, FaZe on the way, and they've gonna have found one of the Penguins on the bridge. Not known to be good territory for Penguins. Gets run over. Uber running over a innocent little penguin. How cruel. But yeah, vast majority so far opting for the northern side here. The Georgia Pole Bridge and the one just by the Foursquare. This is the Foursquare. Adept's over by it for now. Does get a tag towards one, but Noki's got to be very careful because, yeah, he just gets overwhelmed. Raise Your Edge feeling it now. They're taking these fights and Nadir wins them. Tempest's going to start making their attempt. Their run begins. Adepts on the other side. You can see how close these teams are. Monkey gets the flush. You're seeing more of Adepts struggling to make a clean cross. Ferrex has to ditch the car in the river and swim the rest of the way.
Northern Lights predicted this one, and they have the power position, the power play now. It's not quiet. It is busy on that mountainside hill, the Georgia Pole Mountain, Everest, whatever you want to call it. You can't be too careful there. I like the approach, though. I'm glad they didn't stay where they were, the ball stuck on the opposing side, because the cubes.
Yep.
You're just going to be on, you know, at the end of the river,
unfortunately. It's going to move, yeah.
But it was a good play for Nailup to actually...
Tempest in the north, Haiku still north, Ents still in the north. Now, remind yourself, Ents had huge potential. Oh, Gustav's gone down. He was later than the rest of the pack, so everyone still kind of was watching and looking that way. But Ents had huge potential to leapfrog a lot of teams to these positions, and they've kind of dropped the ball on that. The Wildcats working their way forward, that's against Redline.
Yeah, with something like this, you have to remember, and it only goes further to what your statement, Lauren. You saw where FaZe was all the way up against the northern edge of the blue, and they are deep inside the circle. Where's Ents in all this? I mean, the passive, that's a headshot and a half. Nav, okay, 1, 2, thank you. The Wildcat, what? 2 teams simultaneously falling there, I believe? It was. Marv, You
damn.
absolutely feel us. Like, they have no problem just extending off on their own or even overextending and just fighting for themselves. When you look at other teams that work as a unit and they will move as a roster, they have no issues in just separating off on a 1-1-1-1 or a 2-2 or a 2-1-1, whatever. They don't mind just overextending and being their own person, which I'm okay with that. You got to play for your own life at that point.
And
As long as you know the position of your teammates around you and what's secure and what's not. And I don't understand Russian, but I would love to hear an English translation of what their communication's like to be able to play like that. You have to know what angles are covered and what's not.
Yeah, I think that just pays very heavily to Senya being an incredibly good IGL as well. To be able to, utilize one of the styles that simply isn't current meta. Very, very strong. FaZe, sadly, getting picked apart here. You got to look at better luck next time. Sat up on the hill. And then Red Zone piling in, Northern Lights. A lot of people have vision on them. FaZe couldn't quite make it as far as they'd maybe like in this kind of hillside attempt they've gone for. Maybe ENCE will outlive them. Maybe this example will, seem a little ridiculous, but it's as said, it's a common factor that we see. And FaZe will, you can't say that them being leader of the lobby with their playstyle is surpassed by someone just because of one bad game. Now, the point is, we look towards this hill. Red Zone. They were at the bottom. They just got caught. If Mackendark's gone down, they've got one left. Fast Rail's going to be playing this out as long as...
I mean, they got given a decent circle earlier on. It was about time they got given a bad one. They have to deal with it. They are a team who deals with these scenarios very well. Circle updates. It keeps one of the players in. Uber's still there. But for how long? Because the rest of Better Luck next time will need to push in. So will Tempest. So will Raise Your Edge. How many smokes do you have, though? That's the question. Take a look in that bottom corner. Have a look at that map. Navi still fanning out across the edge of the circle. They're playing edge because I think this circle comes down. We see many of them ended on the top of the hillside, but this one, with how much greenery is still in play, this one for me eventually comes down, and they'll just be waiting with open arms. ENCE, time to run, time to move. Zamberry, are you going to get your kills here? Come on. I don't know if he's still on 0 just yet, but he may be. Force is back. But he's giving away the game. They now know where he is. They could sweep this one through and keep on walking. The problem is for ENCE, where do you go? Which angle do you take? Do you go towards the north and do the approach there? Potentially outlives them. Then it does come down to moving earlier. Because even in a very difficult spot, FaZe still has to arrive. Oh, okay. That just happened.
Zambri's a character, and I'm fine with it. He may not be doing well, but he's getting our attention. Now, Northern Lights, got to be careful not to overextend. They've got more teams now coming up towards that foot of the hill. You've got Tempest being dealt with a little. They're not getting away with it free. They had to leave those crates, so it's a very open run. We've all had to do it. We've all played the games where this happens. Making that run is very tough. Wookie Bookie Pixel feeling the brunt of that force. Tommel on the play, on the run, on his bike, and off he goes. Senya for Na'Vi, 5 kills. There's such a machine in the way they play, just slowly churning through the rest of the lobby. It feels like, yes, they may not have an advantage, or what have you. Oh, Tom, are you going to be the death of Raise Your Edge again? Stop it. Leave him alone. Oh, another big nade coming down from the hill. I think that was from Northern Lights. Keeping ENCE locked away from getting up top. Yeah, Batulin's probably let that one fly, considering he was one closest to it. Got a bullet back. Fuzzface getting in. It'll be Shiv this time to take down Tommel. So, vengeance is finally had. But FaZe are still staying alive. Fuzzface is getting into his own here. Na'Vi shifting very far to the south. Interesting reposition from them. I'd love to keep an eye on how they approach this. Get in the vehicles. And they've got everything they need.
Pretty crazy that Fuzz and Uber was still picking up frags, to be honest. Making it work and getting it done. Spine of the mountain runs straight through the middle of this circle. Na'Vi, time to do some work here, boys. There's a lot of room to play with at the foothills of these mountain ridges now. You can play between them, play them off the back of them. Decent knock from uphill. Etiquette. Plenty of room, plenty of line of sight, to be honest with you. This could be now still alive. Especially after FaZe just picked apart the rest of his roster. Better luck next time. They've been quite slow. But you know what? It's paying off. Tixu has knocked his own man. That's rather unfortunate. That's going to burn him at the wayside. Northern Lights, big nade. 1, 2, thank you. Squeaky, down, dead, dusted. One man standing. We needed a big game from ENCE. I'm intrigued to see how many frags I've got at the end of it, because at the moment, it doesn't look great. Raise your edge from nowhere. They make their approach, and this
Here we
is the
go.
perfect time to strike. This is what we wanted to see from them. We wanted some aggression. 6 kills in the bag. This is damn well good. Wibble wobble, thank you very much. Markelov gets the shot. Down goes one on the side. Senya, he bleeds out. He's confirmed, but it's stolen. Better luck next time. From a distance on the hill, they take that one through. Nate goes up. Does do some damage. Obviously won't know this whatsoever, but look at the damage that's still coming from the opposing side. Better luck next time. Arriving to this party could be the downfall of all these teams downwind of them, but also the downfall of Raise Your Edge. They've been tunnel vision for a little bit onto the Northern Lights. Do they know the position of Better luck next time? Because if they do, this could be their game.
It doesn't look like it, though, does it? Look at Fate. Look at Monkey.
Gary, what else have you got? Got one. Did he just catch a glimpse of the second? Shiv has fallen. That's not good. Was he the man with the level 3 gear and the Groza? He was. That's one of your big players now removed from play. One pawn down. Who's going to be the king to step up? It's not Monkey. He's fallen. Tapped down as well. So he's nail up and everything's falling apart for Raise Your Edge. The push has been fantastic. Fate, unfortunately, does fall. Gets a little bit too aggressive. Teammates burning at the wayside, looking for this player, but he can't see him through the flames. He doesn't realize he's actually just below him.
He's surrounded on 2 fronts here. He gave it up to Na'Vi in the end, but a close attempt. Not bad. Good kills for Raise Your Edge. That's a swing up. That's a good takeaway for them. They can't be too mad at that one. Now let's look who's alive. 4 teams. Better luck next time can revive the third, so they should have 3 up. Ents still stand in the form of Diggory. Na'Vi have 2, and a late game completely clean 3 vest, 3 helmet, and an AUG. Not bad at all. Bestlock's got that 8 kills as well. A high kill game.
To help out now. Is that the go symbol? Is that the time to strike on the side of Better Luck next time? More damage, even though he goes down, he has forced these guys into a heal scenario. Better Luck next time do have the height advantage on both members of Na'Vi. But the level 3 gear and the AUG in this scenario could be pivotal, Lauren.
Yeah, Arctics will be the first bit of contact that could actually kill him. You could get tags from further away, but here come the Molotovs. Flash is there, fully flashed. Arctics has no idea, but Kissick holds his flank. It's just Kemba now using the body as bait, using it as a shield. It does not matter. Better luck next time. 11 kills. Good position.